So the answer was the concept, which is not one of the reasons. Okay, not all the. There are many reasons. For example, here at the hours each week of school time, we learn English at university, but with unlimited hours, or at a private course. It doesn't matter. With limited hours, with teachers and instructions, insufficient time, focus, and incentive. There is no time because take a child as an example. A child begins to learn to acquire his or her mother tongue from the moment he or she is born, and that means thousands of hours, day and night, okay, for years. But here we have limited time, not enough time to acquire the language, and we don't, of course, focus on it because as adults we have other responsibilities, and our concentration span is not that long. That's why insufficient focus and incentive. Incentive, something that motivates you, okay? Something that encourages you. We don't have motivation most of the time. That's why we don't acquire it. Unconscious commitment to the sounds and structures. Unconscious commitment to the sound and structures. What do we mean by this? Unconscious commitment to the sounds and structures. Like we know the structures, yes?
You have too many inputs all the time, and subconsciously it occurs, it happens to you that you acquire the language suddenly.
Yes, but the thing is here, you commit to the sounds and structures, okay? When you commit them, when you just think about structures while speaking, then you will have difficulty. The acquisition doesn't take place.
Without thinking, you can apply all structures or sounds without thinking.
Without thinking, when you acquire the language. Achieving great expertise in the written language, but not the spoken language.
Yes.
Okay? So the first one was the answer. The constant interaction experience as a child. This is one of the reasons why acquisition doesn't take place. When a child experiences interaction with its surrounding, with people, with other people, then it subconsciously acquires language. What aspect of language learning do you think is Joseph Conrad phenomenon refers to? Did you read your book? That was like John Conrad phenomenon. What does it refer to? Yes?
Joseph Conrad is an accomplished writer, but he is not. His language is not English, actually, native language.
Native what? Yes.
He reached some level that he could write a book, a novel, in English.
In English, yes.
He can use the language so good, but he cannot speak fluently.
As fluent as a native speaker. Yes. So when you read his book, you're amazed because you think the book is written by a native speaker. But of course, when you hear him speak in English, you can see that you can tell that he has some pronunciation difference. He has difficulty in pronunciation and in fluency. So this phenomenon suggests that some features of a second language, such as vocabulary and grammar, are easier than to learn than others, such as pronunciation. Vocabulary and grammar, we all are good at vocabulary and grammar, right? Okay, think about your YDS exam. It tests your vocabulary and grammar, and even you know about the rules grammar rules even native speaker don't know. And you know, plenty of, like, too many words. From, like, all English words, too many. But still, another thing, and you score 90 or 95 out of 100, but still you cannot speak that language fluently.
Yeah, so an example, I
Yes.
had 97.5 on the YS exam, but I cannot speak fluently.
Okay, 70,
An example,
97.
97.5.
More than, it's higher than my score. my score is 96.25.
Oh, but
So 1 point is higher than mine.
well, maybe I'm half of you, maybe. Half.
Yeah.
Change the places.
Yeah, just change the points. So that means, okay. Or a native speaker, or think about it like a native Turkish speaker. They can speak English, right? So they can speak Turkish, but we ask about rules, spotlanmaması, dolaylı tümleç, belirteç,
İsmin halleri falan çıkaramazlar. Bilmeyen çıkaramaz.
zar tümleci, different things. So they will have no idea about what you are talking. Like for example, I was talking to an English about the rules of grammar, and I said I used the word word, and she said word. What is that? Word. The thing like actions in English. So the word that refers to those actions is word. She said, it is the first time that I've heard a word like this. It was first time, yes. And like university, like she studied at university. She's native speaker. She doesn't know how to do it. Or if you go and ask people here, what is fiil eylem? Most people wouldn't know about it. They cannot differentiate between fiil eylem, yüklem, sıfat, and isim. Okay, so then, why is it believed that the optimum age for learning a language is during the years from about 10 to 16? So the best period to learn a second language, a foreign language, is from about 10 to 16. Why is that? Not when you're a child or adult, but between 10 and 16. Why? Question? The answer was teenagers can make more effective analysis of the regular features of second language than children. So, the key word is effective analysis. Teenagers. They can analyze language more effectively than children. That's why we can say it is the optimum age to learn a second language. Because the flexibility of our inherent capacity of language has been completely lost before 10. No, that's not true. The flexibility, well, what do you mean by flexibility? As they think about flexibility in second language, you can think about different aspect of a language. You're flexible. And at that age, when you're a child, yeah, you're flexible. When you're a teenager, you're flexible. Because the maturation of cognitive skills is not as complete as it is in childhood.